Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing the TCL 8 series TV. This TV made serious waves when it first launched. TCL took a bold step into the premium TV market with this lineup, bringing features we usually associate with high-end brands like Samsung and LG, but at a price point that's more wallet-friendly. This review is going to take you through everything that matters: the design, panel technology, HDR performance, gaming capabilities, smart TV experience, and more. Let's get started. Also, the link to this TV will be included in the video description below. Right out of the box, the TCL 8 series looks premium. It's a departure from their more budget-focused designs and feels more in line with something like Samsung's QLED lineup. The bezels are razor thin, giving you a nearly edge-to-edge viewing experience, and the brushed metallic frame adds that extra touch of class. The stand is wide set, sturdy, and well balanced, but it does require a larger TV console if you're not wall mounting. Around the back, the cable management is minimal but clean, with all the key ports positioned for easy access. You get 4 HDMI ports, one of which is R compatible, along with USB, Ethernet, optical audio, and antenna input. This is clearly TCL showing it can compete in the design department, and honestly, they nailed it. The build feels solid, modern, and definitely premium. Now let's get into what really makes the TCL 8 series stand out: the display technology. This was actually one of the first TVs to introduce mini LED backlighting in a consumer model. At the time, it was groundbreaking, and even now it holds up incredibly well. You are getting a VA panel with quantum dot technology for vibrant color, paired with mini LED backlighting for precise local dimming and excellent contrast. The result: deep blacks, bright highlights, and vivid colors that leap off the screen. With up to 1000 nits of peak brightness and hundreds of local dimming zones, depending on your screen size, this TV balances light and dark scenes beautifully. Shadow detail is fantastic, and the transition between brightness levels is smooth and natural. It's not all LED, but it gets a lot closer than you might expect from an LED panel. Whether you're watching a dark thriller or a bright animated film, the TCL 8 series handles it with confidence. Blooming is minimal, and black levels are surprisingly deep for a non-OLED display. This TV supports Dolby Vision, HDR10, HLG, and even HDR10+. That means no matter what service or content you are watching, you're going to get the best possible version of HDR. Dolby Vision on this TV is stunning. Highlights shine with intensity, while darker areas retain subtle detail, no crushed blacks or blown out whites. The HDR performance here is helped massively by the mini LEDs, which allow precise light control that older full-area LED TVs simply cannot match. Whether you are streaming on Netflix, watching 4K Blu-rays, or gaming on next-generation consoles, HDR content looks immersive and cinematic. It's one of the strongest suits of the TCL 8 series, no doubt. By the way, prices on this TV update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about color accuracy. Out of the box, color accuracy is solid, not a reference grade, but very pleasing for most viewers. TCL gives you several picture modes to choose from, and if you switch to movie or dark HDR mode, the image gets a lot more accurate without needing to dive into calibration settings. Quantum dot technology gives this TV a wide color gamut, and combined with the brightness from the mini LEDs, you get rich, saturated images without overshooting. Reds, greens, and blues look bold but not cartoonish. Motion handling is decent, though not perfect. The 8 series has a native 120Hz panel, but some fast-moving scenes can show a hint of blur. TCL includes motion smoothing options under the action smoothing setting, which you can tweak or disable depending on your preference. Upscaling is handled by TCL's AIPQ engine, which does a respectable job with lower resolution content. It's not quite on level of Sony or LG's high-end processing, but is more than good enough for everyday use. Now let's talk about gaming, and this is where things get a little more mixed. The TCL 8 series supports 120 120Hz and offers very low input lag, making it a solid choice for casual and even competitive gamers. Games feel responsive, colors are vivid, and dark scenes maintain clarity. However, the big caveat is that this model doesn't include HDMI 2.1 ports, so while you can play 4K at 60Hz and even get 120Hz at 1080p in some cases, you won't get full 4K with 120Hz gaming with VRR like you can on some newer TVs. That said, the picture quality is so good that most gamers won't notice unless they are really hunting for the next level performance. For the majority of console gamers on PS5 or Xbox Series X, the TCL 8 series still provides an amazing visual experience, even if it's not quite on par with newer gaming optimized models. Now, the TCL 8 series runs on the Roku Smart Platform, which remains one of the most user-friendly and stable interfaces out there. You got access to all the major streaming apps like Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, Prime Video, HBO Max, Apple TV, YouTube, and they all support 4K HDR content where available. Navigation is smooth, the menus are intuitive, and app performance is very snappy. Roku's voice search is reliable and includes support for Alexa, Google Assistant, and even Apple HomeKit. You can also cast content via AirPlay 2 or mirror your screen easily with compatible devices. If you like simplicity, fast performance, and a clean UI without the ads and clutter you find on other platforms, Roku is a solid win. It's not as customizable as Android TV or as flashy as LG's Web OS, but it works incredibly well and gets the job done without fuss. Now onto the sound quality. This is an area where the TCL 8 series is good, but it's not great. The built-in speakers get the job done for casual viewing. They are clear with decent volume and stereo separation, but don't expect powerful bass or immersive surround. For a TV this premium, you'll want to pair it with a soundbar or home theater system to do the picture justice. That said, it does support Dolby Atmos pass-through over HDMI ARC, so if you got a compatible sound system, you'll be able to enjoy high-quality audio formats without issue. TCL gives you a decent level of customization over the picture settings. There are several presets: standard, dynamic, movie, low power, and game, and within each mode you can adjust brightness, contrast, color, sharpness, and more. For most users, switching to movie mode and tweaking brightness based on your room lighting gives you the most cinematic and accurate result. For gamers, game mode reduces input lag and disables extra processing to keep things responsive. If you want to go deep into calibration, TCL also supports more advanced settings, including white balance and color management. But honestly, most people will be happy with the image quality after just a few simple adjustments. To wrap it all up, the TCL 8 series is one of the most underrated premium TVs out there. It brought Mini LED to the mainstream before anyone else and delivered high-end performance at a mid-range price. Yes, it's missing a few modern features like HDMI 2.1 and motion processing could be a bit better, but what it does right, it does really right. Stunning brightness, deep blacks, vibrant colors, and simple smart features all wrapped in a beautiful design. So guys, let me know in the comments, are you planning to pick up this TV or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video guys, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this TV. See you in the next one.